Are you looking for the best circular saws? In this video we will look at some of the best circular saws on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. DeWalt DWE575 SB Circular Saw. Our top recommendation is the DeWalt DWE575 SB Circular Saw. It's our top pick because it's powerful, easy to handle, and the number one choice of several experts. It features a 7¼ blade that easily cuts through 2-inch wood or siding. It's a favorite tool of Smolevski's, who prefers to use it due to its lightweight design. It weighs 8 pounds, an electric brake that instantly stops the blade as soon as you release the trigger. Its adjustable cutting depth and clear line of sight promote precision, making it ideal for various projects, he says. This saw features a 57-degree bevel capacity that stops at 45 and 22.5 degrees for more accurate cuts. The higher the bevel angle, the more angled cuts you can make. To ensure your view isn't obscured, there's a blower to clear away the dust while you work. If the blade you're using isn't right for your task, you can easily swap blades. It comes with a convenient tote bag to carry the saw and a wrench with built-in wrench storage at the back of the saw. Keep in mind that it's corded, so you might find mobility is limited. Some users found that the DeWalt blade wobbled a bit. It might require some trial and error to find the best blade for your needs. Product details: type inline/sidewinder, power source, corded electric blade size, 7¼ inch weight, 8.8 pounds. At number 2. 13672512A Circular Saw. If you're a DIYer who needs a circular saw for small projects around the home, we suggest a tool without too many bells and whistles to drive up the price. This one's circular saw is definitely worth considering because it's affordable and has only the important features you need to get the job done. In fact, it has most of the same features you'll find in more expensive models, making it a superb option in terms of value. The 136725 is a sidewinder model, which means the motor is located next to the blade, which cuts down on the overall weight and makes it easier to handle. You can make bevel cuts up to 45 degrees with the saw, and the blade features a 24-tooth carbide tip allowing it to easily cut through both hard and soft wood. It cuts wood up to 2½ inches thick once it's set at a 90-degree angle. Otherwise, if you're making a 45-degree cut, it goes as deep as 1¾ inches. The saw comes with adjustable guides that actually stop you from cutting deeper than necessary. Note that it has a small motor, so it may not be the best circular saw for large woodworking projects. Product details: type inline/sidewinder, power source, corded electric blade size, 7¼ inch weight, 8.7 pounds. At number 3. Festool Plunge Cut Track Saw with Rails. If you want to achieve consistently smooth cuts, the Festool TS55 REQ is one of the best circular saws to consider. For starters, it's the only circular saw on our list that comes with a 55-inch track to keep the saw's cutting line as straight as possible. This is also beneficial because you don't have to buy an additional table or work surface. Smolevski really likes this option because it ensures consistent, straight cuts every time and has efficient dust extraction. Plus, you don't have to worry about splinters as it comes with a splinter guard to protect your hands. You can cut planks up to 4 feet long with the saw's guide rail. For longer pieces of wood, you can buy a bigger track. The saw provides a wide range of angles for you to cut, up to 47 degrees, and a concentrated torque designed to make it move faster than other circular saws in its category. If you need to cut on a wider range of angles, you might also consider buying a miter saw. This Festool saw also comes with a riving knife which allows it to make more accurate cuts. Because of how easy it is to use, it's worth buying for all types of jobs. But, if you only plan to use it occasionally or for really small carpentry projects, you can certainly opt for a cheaper option. Product details: type, track saw, power source, corded electric blade size, 6¼ inches, weight, 9.48 pounds. At number 4. Flex 6½ Brushless Cordless Circular Saw Kit. Inline circular saws, also known as sidewinders, can be lighter and smaller than others because the motor is placed alongside the blade, says Boylan. If you're looking for a reliable inline circular saw that's not difficult to handle, the Flex inline circular saw is one of the best. Its 6.5-inch size makes it comfortable for people with smaller frames to hold, and its design enhances visibility. It runs on a 5.0 lithium battery, which offers more power and longer runtimes compared to other battery types. In fact, you could probably use the saw all day on a single charge. It offers up to 430 cuts on a 2x4 piece of lumber and claims to charge 50% faster than other battery-powered options. A sensor-free brushless motor contributes to this efficiency as well. The saw is able to cut lumber up to 2 inches thick in one pass, when cutting at a 90-degree angle. Plus, it comes with an LED light to illuminate your workspace, making it easier to see exactly what you're cutting. While it packs tons of value for homeowners and contractors alike, some users have less luck with the battery life than others. We guess this probably has something to do with the intensity of the project. Product details: type, inline/sidewinder, power source, battery, blade size, 6.5 inches, weight, 7.1 pounds. At number 5. Craftsman 7.25-inch circular saw. Whether you're making kitchen cabinets or a DIY coffee table, this Craftsman circular saw is an excellent option for woodworking. Even though it's a heavy-duty saw with a powerful 5,500 RPM (rotations per minute) motor, it's still easy to handle. More importantly, it comes at a budget-friendly price, making it the best option for anyone dipping their toes into carpentry for the first time. It features a 7.25-inch, 18-tooth blade, which is powerful enough to cut a 2x piece of wood up to 2 inches thick in one pass. Changing to another blade is easy, thanks to a spindle lock on the unit. You can also make bevel cuts up to 55 degrees, and don't need any tools to adjust it. We also like that it has both upper and lower metal guards for extra protection. The saw doesn't come with a bag or a case for any of its accessories. We suggest buying one separately to keep your tools organized. However, there is a metal hook at the top so you can hang it up when it's not in use. Overall, the combination of a magnesium bottom and a soft grip makes it easier to handle a variety of woodworking projects. Product details: type, inline/sidewinder, power source, corded electric, blade size, 7.25-inch, weight, 11.2 pounds. At number 6. Makita 5477 NB 7.25-inch Hypoid Saw. A Hypoid circular saw gets its name from its gear structure. The motor is on the right and the blade on the left, says Boylan. This causes you to see the line more clearly plus transfer more torque from multiple angles. You need this for demanding projects, think hardwood or thick wood. For anyone who wants to reap these benefits and more, Smolevsky recommends the Makita 7.25-inch 5477 NB Hypoid saw as the best option for heavy-duty carpentry jobs. It's designed with the pro framer, builder, and general contractor in mind. When it comes to making cuts on lumber, it's highly accurate, allowing you to cut bevel angles up to 51.5 degrees, a suitable angle for roof framing. Additionally, its sleek design enables more surface contact with the wood, making it more powerful than other types of circular saws. It also features oil seal technology that dampens the motor, plus makes it more long-lasting. You'll notice that the blade wrench is attached to the saw, so it's easy to change the blade. We do have to warn you, it's extremely heavy at 18 pounds and could be harder to control or balance if you're not used to handling circular saws. It might be more suited for contracting jobs rather than small home projects. Product details: type, Hypoid power source, corded electric, blade size, 7.25 inches, weight, 18 pounds. At number 7. SKIL 7.25-inch 5280-2001 circular saw. If it's your first time using a circular saw, Smolevsky recommends trying the SKIL 5280-2001. This saw is tailored for beginners because it comes with user-friendly features, including a laser guide and safety guard, he says. The 7.25-inch saw has a 15-amp motor and a speed of 5,300 RPM. The laser is hands down the coolest feature, and none of the other saws on this list has something similar. It's a red beam that projects onto the surface and helps you cut in a straight line. It also has a spindle lock which makes blade changes simpler, ensuring both efficiency and safety for those just starting in the field, Smolevsky says. The blade is made out of high-carbon steel and can make crosscuts, rip cuts, or bevel cuts up to 51 degrees. Plus, a safety lock on the body ensures that there's no way you can start it by accident. Take note that its size and function mean that the model might be better for hobbyists or first-time homeowners than more experienced carpenters. Product details: type, inline/sidewinder, power source, corded electric, blade size, 7¼ inches, weight, 8.7 pounds. At number 8. WorxSaw Compact Circular Saw. If the thought of handling a circular saw feels a little daunting, you can always opt for a smaller option, like this mini saw from Worx. It features a 4.5-inch blade, which is almost half the size of standard circular saws, but not less powerful by any means. The is the best saw for small DIY projects or cutting small strips of wood. To give you an idea of how strong it is, it can slice a 2x4 piece of wood in a single pass. Use it to cut lumber, tile, metal, and plastic up to 2 inches thick. If you need a stronger blade, Worx sells other options you can use. Feel free to make the same cuts that you do with other saws. For instance, it cuts beveled angles up to 45 degrees, plus plunge and pocket cuts up to 1 inch thick. It's also fairly easy to store, since it's so compact. Overall, if you lack hand strength to maneuver a full-sized model or just want to whip it out for a quick project, the circular saw will not disappoint. Just keep in mind that its electric cord is only 6.5 inches long, which is shorter than some other corded models and gives you limited mobility. Product details: type, inline/sidewinder, power source, corded electric, blade size, 4.5-inch, weight, 4.4 pounds. At number 9. Ryobi P5071 Plus Cordless Circular Saw. If you want something more portable and convenient, opting for a cordless circular saw is always a good idea. This Ryobi tool is cordless and powered by an 18V battery, which is beneficial because the battery can be used with other compatible Ryobi tools as well. Thanks to a plastic exterior, it weighs only 5 pounds, so it's a lot smaller and lighter compared to other circular saws, the lightest on this list, in fact. In addition, its blade is only 6.5 inches long, which makes it compact, too. I like this Ryobi saw because it's lightweight and easier for me to use than other models, Boylan says. According to the brand, the P507's motor is 40% more powerful than other motors, and provides the same amount of power as a corded saw. You can adjust the bevel angle up to 56 degrees, so there is flexibility in regards to the angles you can cut. Plus, the handle is designed to be used two-handed for help with balance. While it's good for everyday use, it's still quite small. This is not the best option if you plan on cutting through 4x4 pieces of lumber. Product details: type, not listed, power source, battery-powered, blade size, 6.5 inches, weight, 5 pounds. At number 10. Bosch CS10, 7¼ circular saw. Whether you're framing wood or slicing through metal roofing, the Bosch CS10 could come in handy. It is a powerful saw with a 15-amp motor and a soft grip handle. It's also designed with a die-cast magnesium footplate at the bottom, which should help it last for many years. The saw is corded, but it has a 10-foot cord that gives you more mobility than you'll find with many other options. When it comes to accuracy, the unit is pretty flexible. You can adjust the bevel angles up to 56 degrees and control the depth of your cuts via adjustable levers on the unit. The saw also has a blower at the end to keep cuts visible and clear of dust. The end cap is removable, allowing you to easily access the motor brushes for cleaning. The circular saw comes with its own carrying bag. However, you'll want to note that the included wrench may be difficult to fit in the bag, which is a downside. We love a storage bag that can easily fit all included accessories. At 10 pounds, it's also quite heavy. Product details: type, inline/sidewinder, power source, corded electric, blade size, 7¼ inches, weight, 10.3 pounds.